Yo, what is good, YouTube, and welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the brand new cooking cards coming tomorrow here in NBA 2K24 MyTEAM. Obviously, locking in for Diamond Steph Curry on Friday. Tomorrow is Thursday, second to last drop of these cooking cards, and we will be getting a Ruby Latrell Sprewell, Ruby BROOK Lopez, and Sapphire Chandler Parsons. This is a solid drop. I'm not going to lie at all. Definitely prefer this one to yesterday's drop. I'm actually going to leave a comment real quickly. I'm not going to give them too much credit, but looks solid for sure is what I will say. We're engagement farming on Twitter, me, right? Regardless, overall, I'm excited for this drop. Honestly, I think this is actually a good one. Before we hop into the video, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 14,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day. Tons and tons of content. Would really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. Without further ado, let's hop right into it. So, first player today that we're going to talk about, we're just going to start with BROOK Lopez because I think he might be the one that people are most excited about. There's honestly a couple of cards that people are excited about, but this is certainly one of them. Now, this 78 overall BROOK Lopez has 25 speed, which he will not have 25 speed. The question is, what will his speed be? Because if he has decent speed, that will determine how good this card is. 25 speed on his 87 last year, his 83 last year also had 25 speed. His 95 playoffs card, he got this takeover card in December, had 70 speed. So that's a December card, pink diamond. This is a ruby. Honestly, you're probably looking at 40 or 50 speed on BROOK Lopez, like maximum 50 speed, which is really low. So that is unfortunate. He will be able to hit a wide open three, which is good. He will be able to kind of shoot, and he's going to be a good interior defender, but I think he might be a little slow to be truly viable at the center position. But if they give him like at least maybe 50 speed, if they were to give him something decent like that, he could actually be really nice as a stretch big who can also guard the interior, like a better Rafe LaFrance. I think is a good way that this BROOK Lopez could be described. I think that's actually he might just be a better like Rafe LaFrance. That actually makes a lot of sense. Another card that I want to talk about is Latrell Sprewell. Sprewell last year only got 2 cards, but he did get this Diamond Shades of card pretty early in the year. I remember this card being very good last year. 6'5", 6'8" wingspan, 89 speed and excel, 86 shot 3, 90 driving dunk, really versatile defender. This was a really good card. Now, obviously, Ruby Latrell is not going to be this good. Instead of 89 speed, he's probably going to have 84 or 85 maximum, maybe even lower 80s, maybe 82. But if you get in the 80s somewhere with his speed, and he has mid 80s lateral quickness, mid 80s perimeter, mid 70s interior, 85 driving dunk, 83 ball, he is one of the most complete shooting guards in the game and will be a really good card for 70k, especially if he has a good release. I don't know what Latrell's release looks like this year in 2K, so obviously we'll have to see what his release is looking like. But if he's got a nice release, you're probably looking at a very good option at the shooting guard position. This Fournier base, we'll see if that's what he has again this year. Last year I remember it being okay but not incredible. I do like this drop though, overall. And then Chandler Parsons is going to be a budget sniper. That's all he's going to be. I don't think anybody really expects Chandler Parsons to be the best card in the world. He didn't even get a card in 2K23. Did he get a card in 2K22? Geez, has Chandler Parsons not gotten a card since 2K21? Wow, that's kind of wild. Okay, well, we have this one Chandler Parsons card, this Amethyst from 2K21, which had 79 speed, 88 shot 3. All these badges, I've forgotten about these badges. Flexible release, range extender, badges like that haven't been in the game in years. Heart crusher. But defensively, 83 lateral quickness. He won't be this good, probably, but he's going to be a bad defender. But if he's got decent enough perimeter, if he's not a horrible perimeter defender, he's going to be an elite shooter. He'll probably have like 70 speed. But if the speed is lower than 70, it's going to make him hard to use because he's going to be too slow, kind of like a guy like Steve Novak almost. But he's probably going to have a very good release. He's going to be a very good shooter. Hopefully has some sort of limitless range. If he's not an awful defender and he has decent enough speed, he's going to be a really good budget small forward because he's big. He's 6'10". So there's a lot of size with the Chandler Parsons card. He's going to be a much better version of like a Steve Novak if he gets the right stats defensively in terms of speed tomorrow. If he's got decent in those areas, he's going to be really nice. This is a much improved drop. Also expect to see probably a fast break card tomorrow. So that's one thing I do want to throw out there, as well as we will see another fast break card tomorrow, probably a ruby, which means there will probably be 3 rubies available tomorrow. These rubies, to be fair, will be expensive, as will the sapphire. You're looking at 70k for BROOK Lopez, 70k for Latrell, and then 16.8K for Chandler Parsons. Let's just pull up a calculator real quickly. Let's just do the math on what that's looking like. So that's 140K on the 2 rubies plus 16.8K. Where is my delete? Hold on. 140 plus 16.8. This is tomorrow's total, 156.8 thousand MT. So 156,800 MT plus today's cards, which were 70K plus 16.8 plus we got an emerald Seth Curry today, and then yesterday's was 1 sapphire 2 emeralds, so we'll add those, and then we'll add the 2 sevens, which is 14, and then we had 3 sevens, which was 21. So that will give us a total so far of 302.4 thousand MT in this Steph Curry collection through 4 days. The question is this 5th day, which will be coming on Friday, which obviously we'll find out about when it gets leaked tomorrow afternoon, and I will make a video on that as well. You're probably looking at 1 amethyst in that and 2 rubies, which is going to be my guess, which would give you another 140K for the amethyst and then another 140K for the other 2 rubies, which gives you 582.4 thousand MT. That's my guess as to how much this Curry collection winds up costing this week. I'm hoping that it's not more than this. I would love it to be less, but I don't expect it to be unless we get because I think we're probably getting 2 rubies and an amethyst tomorrow for the, or I'm sorry, on Friday for the Cookin collection. But with that being said, that's not an absurd price for the best point guard in the game. It's expensive. 582,000 MT is a lot, but I don't think it's an obscene price for the best point guard in the game. And I probably will be locking him in. I'm actually locking him in with MT that I've grinded for. I'm not even using, spending any money or anything like that to get this Curry. I had all the MT already for this card, which is really, really nice. And tomorrow's drop does look really, really good. So definitely got to give 2K credit for this one. I think this is the best one that we've seen so far for sure of these Cookin drops. And that's not just because they're the highest tier cards, but because they're cards who actually might have legitimate viability. Chandler Parsons might be a really, really solid budget small forward, power forward option. BROOK Lopez could be a great interior center who could stretch the floor. And then Latrell Sprewell is going to give you a very versatile, athletic shooting guard option who probably can hit shots as well. I think he's going to be nice overall. Just as a whole, I think this is a very, very solid drop. So definitely pretty impressed with 2K on this one. I'm hoping they continue to keep it going on Friday. And honestly, I would love to see no Amethyst Friday either, but I don't think that's going to happen for this Cookin collection. But the cheaper Steph is the better. I'm just glad we're not seeing an Amethyst today, because an Amethyst today and a couple Amethysts tomorrow would have made this ridiculously expensive as a set. But regardless, that is going to do it for this video. I hope y'all did enjoy. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon, and I appreciate y'all. Peace.